I'd rather take a hit from Vontaze Burfict than draft this running back in fantasy football this year. Over the past 4 seasons, he's been a pretty good fantasy running back due to his receiving upside and his very elite offensive lines. But the problem with that is that he doesn't have an elite offensive line now, and he also has a quarterback that's going to take away some rushing and doesn't check down to running backs.
Not only does he only have one 1,000-yard rushing season, he's only scored more than 5 touchdowns in one of his 4 seasons, and each of the past 2 seasons, there's been another guy on his team that scored 15-plus rushing touchdowns.
This guy got a decent contract in the offseason, so people are just thinking he's going to be a bell cow, but there's still a couple other solid running backs in this room, and along with the rushing quarterback, I just don't see any upside for this guy. And before I tell you who it is, make sure to drop a follow if you want to win your fantasy leagues. I'm talking about DeAndre Swift, and I would take his under of 7.5 rushing touchdowns on Underdog Fantasy if I were you. If you use code FORTUNE, you can get $1,000 in bonus cash and Travis Kelce to get 1 singular yard during week 1.